Hello, beautiful Aries. Betsy Gutting, intuitive life coach and psychic astrologer, here to speak with you about your gifts, your talents, your superpower. Why we are all so lucky to have you here on the planet with us. Be sure you stay till the end because I'm going to give you some tips at the end of this video on how to increase your happiness and well-being. Tips that are just for you, Aries, based on your sun sign, your energy. And I have a gift for you, and I'll tell you all about your gift and how to get it at the end of the video. Okay, so first of all, your sun sign, Aries. Your sun sign is more than just your personality. It's more than just your self-image. Your sun sign is your soul's intention, what you wanted to create, what you wanted to be, what you wanted to do and have when you came here in a body onto the earth in this earthly incarnation. So your sun sign is really all about your full expression. It's about how you shine in the world. And the first thing I want to tell you about your Aries energy is that you are ruled by the element of Cardinal Fire. What is Cardinal Fire? Cardinal is initiating new things. It's new beginnings. It's leadership. You are a leader, Aries. You probably already know this about you, but you like to initiate. And not only do you like to be the fire starter, but you initiate a season. Aries initiates the season of spring. So think about spring, the trees coming to life. The flowers are blooming. The bees are fertilizing. There's so much fertility in the season of spring. And this is you. You fertilize. And you are, yes, you have a sex drive. I just have to say that. I have to throw it out. I'll just be completely forthright about this, Aries. And that's something that's important to you to attend, important for you to attend to, take care of yourself in that way. But you are a leader in more than one way. Fire is a transformational element. Think about fire, how it just burns through things. It moves quickly. Aries, you like to move quickly. People call you impulsive sometimes. And, it's a little bit of a bad rap. I think that Aries the way I see your impulsivity is more that you get inspired. And when you get an inspiration, it's like you have to act on it. Sometimes that inspiration lights your heart up so much, it almost wakes you up. It almost shocks you, like, oh my God, I got this amazing idea. I have to do this. I have to act on it. And then sometimes you lose steam because you start to act on it and you go, this is going to be a lot of hard work, actually. This is so much harder and so much more involved than I thought it was going to be. That inspiration, you get an image and it's like, you just want to snap it into reality. Can I just snap my fingers and have this happen? And when that doesn't happen for you, you can get it can really weigh you down. So you need people to help you with your ideas. You're an idea person, Aries, and you need help. And where it's challenging for you is that Aries are really you're great as an entrepreneur. You're great at doing your own thing because you came into this world to test your own powers, to test yourself more than other signs. Did you know that you are the first house in the 12 houses of the astrology chart? Aries rules the first house. It's the self. It's like, what can I do? How can I challenge myself? How can I grow? How can I expand? How can I learn? That's what you came here to do. You really came here to have a lot of different experiences and try a lot of things and challenge yourself. You thrive on challenges. This is how you get to know who you are. So if you have had what you would call failures, they're really mistakes. I want you to reframe it as a mistake. In other words, you did a take. It's like when people film for whatever, there are sometimes a lot of takes. Take 1, take 2, take 3. You've had a lot of takes, I'm guessing, in your life. And that's okay because you're always building. Every mistake or every failure is building your stamina. It's building your growth. It's building your skills. And they all stack upon one on the other until you have your own empire. So, let the learning happen and don't judge yourself if you've had failures. So here you are, you also rule and what I wanted to say about the challenge of it is that you can get going on something and lose steam and then want to abandon it. But if it's something that's really important to you, Aries, get help. Bring in some help, bring in a partner, bring in somebody who can help you. It's still going to be your own show because Aries wants their own show, metaphorically speaking or literally speaking. It's going to be your own thing, but you can get people to help you out. Get support is what I'm trying to say. Get support when you need it. So you don't throw the baby out with the bathwater because you don't always have to do that. Now, there may be some things that you start and you don't, truly it turns out to be not your thing. Once that image gets pulled down from the ethereal realms and you try to put it into practice and it may be like, yeah, this really wasn't what I thought it was going to be. I'm not going to keep doing that. That is fine. That is how you learn. Aries, your superpower is courage. You have courage in spades. The phrase leap and the net will appear. This is your battle cry, Aries. This is absolutely for you. So if you ever feel like your mojo, you need to get your mojo back, go do something that feels scary to you. Take a flying trapeze class or jump out of an airplane or something that's physical and active, something that is scary for you, whatever it is for you, because you inspire all of us by the risks that you take, by the things that you are willing to try and do and experiment with. You inspire the rest of us. Your courage is absolutely contagious. Aries, you are associated with the root chakra, the first chakra. That's all about surviving. It's our survival needs and instincts, and it's belonging. So you need to have a sense of belonging in the world. You need to create for you, whether it is your own business, whether it is a family, whether it is some sort of adventure. You need to create something where you feel a sense of belonging. This is my place. This is what I came here to do. You need passion, Aries. You have to have a passionate career. You're not somebody who can be probably just do the 9 to 5 just to make a living, working to live. That's not you. You need passion. Now, if you have a lot of other passions in other areas of your life, maybe you can do that. But you thrive on passion. You thrive on, think of your element, fire. Like the fires have to be burning in your belly for you to be energized. And Aries, you have more energy than most signs of the zodiac. Did you know that? Did you know that you are like one of the most energetic signs? You may have had different partners, romantic or lovers or whatever, and been like, they just can't keep up with me. I need someone who will hike with me in the hills and then go take a swim with me and then go for a full day of, golf or shopping. I don't know what it is. It's different for all of you, Aries, but you need somebody as a best friend or as a partner who can keep up with you because your energy is off the charts. Now you can burn out too. You're somebody who can burn out. So you have to take care of your body. You probably exercise. You probably have a regular routine. You need to burn that mental energy that kind of can just get clogged up in here. You need to burn it through physical activity. So physical activity, super important for you. Keep your physical body going. Now let's talk about archetypes for a moment because you are the archetype of the pioneer. You came here to do things differently. You came here to start things. Remember, you're the fire starter. So if there's something you want to do that feels a little bit scary because it's out there, no one's done it before, you're almost, maybe you're afraid that you will be, you won't belong if you do it. You will be criticized. You will be shunned even. You'll be kicked out of your tribe, your family. Those are some real fears that Aries have because you are here to pioneer something new. Get support from people who are like-minded, who do support you. You're also the archetype of the Emperor, and I want to show you the card because this is the tarot card from the Motherpaace deck of the Emperor. And here it's a woman, and she's sitting, of course, male or female emperors, they exist. She is sitting with arms wrapped clearly like on her throne, okay? But she's got her arms crossed in front of her. And when I look at this card, I see somebody who has been crowned the leader. They are absolutely, running a show. They're managing, they're telling people what to do and so forth. But sometimes the Emperor, the quote, dark side of the Emperor is they don't listen to other people. They're like, my way or the highway. I know it all. I know how things should run. And all these people like criticizing the people who aren't doing it right. And this is where you want to just be aware, you just want to be aware that if you're feeling like things aren't going well for you or other people aren't doing what they should be doing, it may be because you are feeling like your way is the only way. And, maybe just open up and listen to other people's ideas, if only to get them on your side, if only to get them to support you in what you're wanting to do. It's really important to listen to other people sometimes, even though Aries, I know you feel like they just don't get it. They don't understand. They're like, I know what I'm trying to do. And it's true. You have the vision, Aries. You are a visionary. You have it. You know it. But it's important to communicate that to others as well so they can support you. And finally, you're the archetype of the warrior, the spiritual warrior. Sometimes your temper can, let's just say, it can intimidate other people. So I'm sure you've had this experience once or twice. Or maybe friends who are Aries who've experienced it. But just know that people can sometimes feel your energy very intensely. And your warrior spirit is gorgeous. You will fight for what matters to you. We need your warrior spirit in the world. And know that sometimes other people need you to just take a few deep breaths, maybe go take a time out. You'll learn to work with your anger if you haven't already in this lifetime. It's one of the things that Aries learned to do. Okay, so now let's talk about the 3 things that I wanted to share with you. How you can increase your well-being and happiness. Number 1, only act on inspired ideas. If it doesn't inspire you, just don't even do it. It's not worth it for you. Number 2, patience, Aries. I know. I have trouble with patience too. It's hard. We just want to wave our magic wand and make things happen. And especially when you're ready to go on something and other people are just, as my dad used to say, lollygagging around. Come on, let's get going. That can be so hard for you. But sometimes a slowdown is the universe's way of giving you the time you actually need to make something happen. So remember divine timing. When you get a slowdown, it may be that the universe is trying to help you with your patience cultivation, or that divine timing is not quite right yet. And then the third thing I want to share with you as a way to increase your well-being is, if you have any regret, it's so important. It can weigh you down. It can keep you from growing and expanding. If you have regret, make amends to whoever you have regret about. Forgive yourself. As much as you forgive them, forgive yourself. Let it go, because this is going to help you so much to open up new space for the new exciting adventures that you want to have. And if you want someone to help you work through some core wounds or some regret kind of stuff, forgiveness, I do that with my clients through my Soul Alchemy coaching. So check that out on my website. I will leave the links below to that. And also, if you'd like a personal astrology reading, this is about your sun sign, but you have a moon sign and a rising sign, and you have planets in your whole chart that tell us a lot about you, plus the current transits that are going on right now. So if you have a relationship issue, or you have a career move you want to make, you'd like support on, finances, whatever it is, health you want support on, I would love to do a personal astrology reading for you as well. So check out the links below to my website, to my readings. And my gift for you is a guided meditation, returning home to yourself. So be sure you go to my website and download that. Aries, thank you for listening. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for giving this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, if you got something from it. And be sure to subscribe so you don't miss my next video. Sending you all my love.